What up? Welcome back to the video, guys. And in today's video, we are going to be taking off the rear turn signals here. We're going to clean up the whole back. Afterwards, we're going to get rid of the back reflectors, and I'm also going to get rid of the reflectors in the front forks. I did get these rear turn signal deleter caps. I don't know what they're called. I got these from Deadbeat Customs. I think they were like 20 bucks or so. So this cap right here is gonna cover for the hole once we take the signal out. This right here. So it should look really nice. It's gonna clean up the whole back and give me that clean look that I want. They also sent me this cool sticker right here, which we're gonna add to the sticker wall. So first things first, what we're gonna do is take off the seat, because basically there's some wiring that goes to the light, and it's plugged in under the seat right here. So that wiring goes through under the fender, and it goes, it's like a V cable, and it throws a cable to this light and to that light. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna disconnect it from here and just take it out. In the event, if I wanna use it again, then it'll be there. All right, so what we're gonna do now is that we're gonna loosen up this bolt right here. We'll do it on both sides, and that should let everything loose, and we might be able to lift up the fender. We'll see what happens. I wanted to film 2 videos today, and out of nowhere, it started snowing out here in dirty Jersey. So tomorrow that video will come, and then I also have Jerry coming over today, so we're gonna be filming here. So there's gonna be content for each day of the week this week. All right, so now I'm gonna take my socket, and there's a bolt that's inside of the fender right here. And what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna loosen that up, and that's gonna loosen this up right here. All right, so we got that bolt out right there. All right, guys, so I think I found a better way to do this. Just because I was playing around with everything, I figured it out. So what I did was that I took off the custom dynamics light that I have here, and I felt the wiring that goes through the turn signals plugs into the main wiring that goes back into the light. So I just unplugged it from here, took it out, and now all I gotta do is just take it out of here, and that's it. I don't have to do anything with the front, I believe, for the meantime. I think I'll be good with that. So even easier than what I thought it was gonna be. So we got our 2 lights. So in the event that I do wanna reuse these lights again, I'll have them here. The wires are good. They're nice and clean, they're not cut. And I'll just put that away with everything else. What I'll do now is that I'll just plug this light back in, screw it back in there, then we're all set, and then we'll just put the screws here, and that's it. So did I need to take off the seat and run the wiring through the front? No, I didn't have to do that. So just, if you're gonna do this, now you know. We learned together today. It's my first time doing this, so yeah. All right, so what we'll do now is that we'll put these screws back in where they're supposed to go. Just tighten up the fender where it should be. So this is like an easier job than what I thought it was actually gonna be. All right, so this part's gonna be real simple. We're gonna take this part, we're gonna put our screw right through in it, and then we're gonna have our nut in the back, which is gonna tighten everything up. All right, so we're gonna take our wrench, we're gonna hold the nut in the back, and then we're just gonna tighten up the screw from the front with the ratchet. All right, that looks pretty good. I'm just gonna do the second one now, and afterwards we'll just go ahead and start taking off the reflectors. All right, so not too bad. That was actually pretty easy. I'm pretty happy that I didn't have to, take out any wires from the front. And yeah, now you know. If you're at home and you're watching this, you know how to do this pretty easy like I just did. So you're welcome. Let's just wipe this down. Get a little fingerprints off of it. That's good, man. We're gonna continue on now, and what we're gonna do is that we're gonna get rid of the rear reflectors and the front fender reflectors as well. I got the heat gun here. I bought this heat gun last year when I took off the reflector from the Lowrider S. So all you're gonna need for this is some fishing wire and the heat gun. So once we heat it up, we'll put the fishing wire through it and we'll just peel everything off. The heat gun I got from Home Depot. It was a pretty good investment. It was like 14 bucks, honestly. And yeah, this is the second time I'm using it. And yeah, it works pretty quick. And all you're gonna do is that you're gonna go back and forth. You don't wanna stay in one spot for too long because it'll literally just start melting everything in place. So give heat to the whole reflector, back and forth, just tap it in, tap it in. And then if there is some residue left over, like that, we can just put the heat gun over it just a tad bit. And I do have some Goo Gone. So with the Goo Gone, it'll come off. But we'll give it some heat, and this is gonna just allow all that glue to come off very, very easily. Alright guys, so I already went ahead and I sprayed Goo Gone on there. I took everything off. I had a little issue with the power in the garage. I got the fridge plugged in, I got this blower plugged in, I got this new heater that I bought because this garage is fucking freezing in here. So that's plugged in right now, a bunch of lights and other stuff. So yeah, my power went out. So I had to reset the breakers and everything, and we're back in action now. So yeah, I'm doing the other rear one. That one came out really good. Once I sprayed all the Goo Gone on there, like all that dewy, glue, sticky stuff came off right away without any issues. So now what I'm doing is I'm taking off the other side, and then I'll show you guys how I'm gonna be taking off the one for the front fork as well. And then that's it, man. We're gonna have a nice little clean look back here. I can't wait till I get the rear seat. I'm gonna do a Saddleman seat, step up obviously, with blue stitching on it, and it's gonna look sick. I gave it more heat. Yeah, just like that. That's nice, man. That looks so clean. I love it. I love the look of that. Now, once we get rid of this, and I'll get the lay down plate holder, it's gonna look even nicer as well. Beautiful, man. Beautiful, baby. Dynamite, dynamite. Guys, also really quick, got the merch right here. If you want to support the channel in any way, get your merch, your hoodie, your t-shirt, mug, a sticker, whatever you want. Everything is down below. So if you want to help the channel out in any way, that'll be a great way to help me out. So this week I'm releasing a new t-shirt. It's just gonna be the MK87 without the bike, but with a different design from the ones that you guys seen already. It's gonna look super clean. So if the bike, the whole logo is too much for you, just the MK is gonna be real nice and simple. You might like that, so tune in for that. I'll be posting that up as well. I still haven't decided if I want to go with. Originally, I wanted to do black wheels, black mag wheels, but now, I don't know, I'm kind of leaning towards doing some nice clean chrome wheels on the bike. Let me know what you guys think down below. I think I should go all black wheels or chrome. Alright guys, so that concludes everything. As you can see, we got a nice clean back now right here with the rear turn signals out the way. Also the red reflectors that were there are now gone. The orange reflectors that were in the front forks are now gone. Much cleaner. Like I said, I'm going to be getting the lay down plate holder in the back, and I'm going to be switching out the seat. And then a ton of other stuff that we're doing to this bike, and also my 2020 Lowrider S. So if this is the type of content you're into, go ahead and subscribe, hit that bell button to notify you anytime I upload or any type of new content. You can also help me out by purchasing some of this merch that I got down below. Don't forget, this weekend I got the new logo for you guys coming out, just the MK87 without the bike and everything like that. So I hope you guys like that. That's gonna be up this weekend, so support the channel. Hope you guys learned something today. I know I did. I thought it was gonna be a little bit more difficult, but it wasn't, so we learned together today, so 2 thumbs up for that. It's gonna be it, guys. Let the force be with you. Ride safe and enjoy the ride, baby. Peace.